All right, we are on the way. We are headed down the river here today, and we're gonna get us some Deinonychus. It's gonna be a great day, potentially. I am recording this before the last episode has been uploaded and posted, so just know if you left a name for the stego, it could potentially already be gone. Yeah, so that's a good thing. Hello, Drakeling. How are you? You look beautiful. You're a bright pink. Yes, you are. If you were 150, I potentially would tame you. Um, if I had mutton, which could be a thing that we get today. So, yeah, that's that's a possibility. Very much is a possibility today to get mutton. So, yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Looks like they're spawning out in the middle of the open here, like out in the water. It looks like that's where they're spawning. So, if you're looking for drakelings, maybe check the water. No, wait, that's not a drakeling. Is that a baby Pelagornis? Potentially is, or it's a Dimorphodon. I don't know. But, yeah, that other drakeling looked like it spawned out here in the middle. Um, Easier to find, I guess, right? All right. Well, if you find yourself enjoying this one, leave a like. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe. Welcome to all the new subscribers. We're almost to 1,000. We're at 989 last time I checked. So yeah, thank you guys. Thank you to everyone who is new. Thank you for showing your support, and I appreciate it. So yeah, you know, give it. We can give the stego a little kiss for you. um, but no, let's see. We got to get down here, and I know I could have walked this way, but we have that's quite a ways on a stego, which is not the fastest creature out there. So yeah, that is a shame. I hope the Stego is a good choice here. It could be. It could be the worst choice though. It could easily be the worst choice. Just because speed wise, they're really not that speedy of a creature. So if I'm trying to run away with an egg or run away in general, that could be an issue. Um, yeah, I think I want to go this way. I think I want to go farther down. I could easily go over that way. The stego is in the way here. I could easily go that way and go the long way up there, but yeah, I don't want to go the long way. I want to take the shortest way possible, and we can ride the coast. It's not gonna be too terrible. My only fear is Megaraptors. Megaraptors are potentially going to be terrifying, especially if there is a bunch of them up here, and I do have to be careful of Rexes and Aloes. So yeah, the White Cliffs are not an area to joke around with anymore. I mean, they really weren't in the first place, but now they're definitely a little more terrifying. Um, and we got to worry about chalk golems. Yeah, I completely forgot about that. But yeah, let me keep going, and we'll be back in a moment. I just want to check something. Is this? Oh, you gotta be kidding me! There's crops right here. I did not know that. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, we'll grab a few of those, I guess. I didn't really need them, but the pegos are chasing me. Yeah, we'll just look at that. Full circle. Yeah, I just spotted them from the water. I was like, if that's crops, then that's insane. I didn't know they spawned on the beach, and there may be more around the area. We're just gonna continue going though. Run right into the side of the cliff. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, the other rafts, they didn't work. I wanted to use that long boat, but yeah, the stego, for some odd reason, the what do you want to call it? The sail. There we go. That's what it's called. Has collision. So yeah, the stego wants to like stand on top of it, or it gets stuck inside of it. So yeah, it's a little bit of a hassle to get him out. So I just went ahead and drafted up the vanilla raft. But I can use the other ones. I can use them. They're a little bit quicker than this raft. So if I got to get somewhere pretty quickly, then we can utilize that. Yeah, there's a ton of crops down here. Huh. Did not know that. That's actually That's actually pretty good because there's Equus in the area, and they're a great starter tame, which I used in Ragnarok, but didn't really use that long because, well, I kind of moved on from them. I used them to tame up the bison, and then that was about it. So, yeah. Uh, sorry to the Equus. I was gonna make one, a red one, name it Ferrari, since we had Bugatti and Lamborghini. Just some pretty funny things. I came up with those just because I was sitting there thinking of like creative names, and I think I was watching some kind of TikTok, and they were talking about Lamborghinis, and I was like Lamborghini, and then I was like, wait a second, Bugatti, and the red and blue looked great. So yeah, that was cool. If you're a American football fan, I was also thinking about Buffalo Bills when I was creating that. I was like, I don't want to name it Bill. Um, so yeah, that's for another day. All right, let's get to moving here. Gonna be slow, real slow. Probably okay. The slowest option to use to get up here. We'll just turn on auto run so I can utilize not having to spam my finger into the shift button. So yeah, there we go. Spam. It's not really spam. I guess ram. Yeah, that'd be the more correct term. Not spamming it, just ramming it. Yeah, that's what she said. Okay, let's continue here and let's see what we can do. For Coptodon. Okay, hello. How are you? I mean, you would be an option as well if I didn't already tame the Stego. But I want to see, will the Stego work today? Stamina-wise, we're gonna be really slow. A Diplo wouldn't be a bad idea either, because well, I guess they would latch to you. And there's a Rex over there. Okay. Yeah, that's great. Hello, Rex. Anything up here? No, just looks pretty peaceful at the moment. It could change in like 2 seconds, and I am doing this pretty close to dark. Yeah, if it gets dark, I'm just gonna find a spot and hide, because yeah, that's not a fun thing to do at night. Are those drakelings or baby moths? You see it flying over there, right up there? Or is that a bee? Are those bees? I think those are bees. Potentially? No, it's baby moths. Okay. I was like, is there seriously just bees flying around? But they look like baby moths, and that's what they are. Okay. Great. Glad to know. Yeah, I really don't want to do this during the day, during the night, because yeah, Megaraptors, terrifying. Especially gonna be terrifying at night. Yeah, the Stego is in for it's in for a ride. Definitely. If I can find some Deinonychus, pretty close, high levels, that'd be great. I know I shouldn't aim for high levels. I should just aim for getting some today. But let's set a high goal. Just set it high, achieve high. I guess I should not have that mentality. Maybe set a little bit of lower goal. That way, if we achieve higher, we're a little bit more appreciative. But no, we wanna set high goals here. Let's see. Yeah, you guys are being chased by a raptor. Okay, as long as its bigger brother doesn't come out or is up here, that will be okay. We got a Rex over there. That's fine. He can stay over there. Okay. And you just decided the Doeds weren't just not enough for you, huh? That's fine. A 145 Raptor. I don't think Raptors would be a bad option, but I don't think they would be the best option. Can we just run a little faster here? No? Okay. We're gonna stutter. That's fine, I guess. Just why would you stop attacking what you're attacking to? Okay. Apparently I didn't get the kill for that. Strange. Where are they? The Deinonychus. Where are they at? Yep. That's lovely. I appreciate that. You know, I love the fact that I do believe they are farther up. Um, that's great. Yeah, we just gotta regain stamp. That is something I don't want to run out of is stamp, because then we're looking at a little bit of a issue. You know, I really wish they would just buff the speed on the Stego just a little bit, just a slight. I really don't think they're this big, towering, slow creature. I feel like they're a little bit of an agile creature. It could be, I could be wrong, but I feel like they're a little bit more quicker than this. In real life they would be. All right, we got ruins. I think I saw some around here when I was doing my fly through. I could be wrong. Probably am. There was aloes over here in my fly through, so yeah, now we're in the dangerous territory. All right, I'm gonna cut away. It's just gonna take me a while to find them, so yeah, it's gonna take a while for me to make my way to probably where they're at. So we'll be back in a moment. All right, before we do that, actually, there is something hidden back here, and it looks, is that a giant cat? Is that what that is? It is. It looks like to be a giant cat. Is this where the cats are gonna spawn? Is in the White Cliffs? Are they even on this map? I have not tamed one outside of when they first came to extinction. Oh, that's not even a cat. What is that? It's like a fox. Maybe it is a cat. Yeah, it is a cat. Okay. I'm gonna go with the cat. Maybe the snout just looks a little bit longer than what I think a cat's would be. A cat would be pretty cool though. I love the drakelings though too. So, and I'd really like to get a spring, which they kind of buffed, nerfed. Yeah, nerfed. They didn't buff it. I was trying to think about it. They did nerf the spring drakeling just a little bit. So not as good as it used to be when it first came out, but definitely still a good creature. Okay, yep, we'll be back in a moment. All right, I think we're seeing our first Deinonychus right here. It looks like it. Here we go. Let's get into this. Oh man, I'm just a little worried, just a little bit. Yep, there we go. There's our first Deinonychus. That's the first one I've seen. Level 20. That's fine. All right, sweet. The bleed is just gonna be a little bit of an issue. That's fine. There we go. We're good. Sweet. And is that the only one I'm gonna see? I don't even see its nest. Okay. So maybe there's not one up here with the nest. Why do you... He just stops. Stops doing what he's doing just to come attack me. Thanks. There's another... Oh, there is a nest right here. There's a nest right here. All right, this is our first one. Here we go. Super tiny egg. Level 100. That's, like I said, not too terrible. Really, Doid? You're just gonna... Yeah, get out of here. Fall up. Just stop chasing me. Okay, apparently they didn't care. That's strange. I mean, I killed a level... I'm guessing that's the level 100 right there. I'm assuming that was your egg that I just stole. Potentially. You were gone. Okay. Oh, there you are. Come on. Come get me. I want to know if it was you. If so, you have really nice colors. It was. All right. You're out of here. Yeah, that was really nice colors. Now, if we get, maybe a few more, I wouldn't be upset. Not at all. We do just need to be careful of Megaraptors. They are definitely in the area. Just, I haven't seen them, which is good. They can stay that way. Although, is that a good thing? Okay. It was just a stego. I was like, am I speaking of the potential end? There's crystal. I do need some crystal. The spyglass would be nice. Maybe a dino ball. Right, you're just a raptor. There's Ovis, which is something I should look at. Although I would rather get a dino ball before I have Ovis babies I need to worry about. Yeah. That's a good thing. Okay, let's make our way over there. Get that, and then we can worry about some other stuff. Sweet. We've got our first egg, which didn't go as bad as I thought it was going to. Which, still, if I come across a giant, herd of, is it a flock or a herd? I'm gonna go flock because they're birds technically. A giant flock of them, then it would be maybe a little bit worse of an experience. The bleed is what just, and the latching and the bleed. Yeah, it just, everything together can go, oh, that's a 140. That's 140. And I'm assuming you're the parent that just fell. Okay. Well, I'm sure there'll be plenty more. Can you climb up this? Can we get, like, just a foot? And then you... Oh, there we go. Okay. Yes? No? No. Not gonna work. We're just gonna act like you can't step up that. Are you serious? Like, I understand, limitations, but I feel like a creature would be able to at least take a few steps upwards. All right, well, we'll just get to moving, I guess, this way. Yeah, that's fine. What level are you, Ovis? I don't think I checked you. 55. Okay. We'll keep going then. Maybe we can climb up this way? I don't want to go all the way around. Okay, that's just a raptor. I was like, that may be an Alpha Rex. Just right up there. You see it below? Yeah, up there. That potentially could be. Or it's just a white color. Yeah, I don't know. It could be either way. Hopefully not an alpha. I don't want to deal with that. Actually, I couldn't even deal with it. It'd be one of those things where the stego would just have to fight it by himself because I'm running. All right. Let's see. Any more Deinonychus over here? No? No. Okay. We'll be back in a moment. Maybe in the morning. I may just hide in a corner. Yeah, that's definitely an alpha. Yeah. It looks too big to be a normal Rex. That's probably an alpha. Deinonychus over there? No? No, just raptors. Okay. Yeah, this is starting to get a little bit terrifying. Just because I guess they're just gonna run this way. Is that an Alpha Rex? I feel like I'd be able to see its glow by now. No? Okay. If it's just a normal Rex, I can definitely take it. Really? I'm sure you were attacking that horse and you just decided I looked like a tastier snack, even though definitely a bigger creature. Okay, it's just a normal Rex. Which I can handle. I can handle a normal Rex. That's, that's easy. I think I'm too far this way. I think I need to go back this way and might be able to find more Deinonychus. Yeah. I think that's the issue. And then it's going to be rain. And there's going to be fog. Yep. The Megaraptor is probably going to make its appearance. I'm sure. I'm sure there's going to be one somewhere. Hopefully that Rex isn't max, 150. That would be the only issue. Really? Come on. Like, I understand I'm a slow-moving target here, but I have giant spikes. Okay. Let's utilize that. And let's run. Remember when I said stamina is going to be an important thing? Yeah. I was not paying attention there. Okay, I think we're good. Am I just missing where all the nests are at? Are they more to the... Why do I feel like they're more to the right? I could be wrong. I don't know. I really feel like they were scattered everywhere in ASE, so I could just be missing them. And that's the way I came from, correct? Yes. Okay. Yeah, because I had to go around. All right. That's fine. We'll find them. Oh, I just got a treasure map. That's good. Yeah, glad I got that. Let's see. Anything scary around here? No. Nothing. Just some raptors. Okay. A lot of metal. I mean, if you're looking for metal. Yeah, that's a pretty good chunk here. Yeah, I have just kind of been slowly wandering around. Haven't seen any mega raptors, thankfully. It seems like I'm upset about that, but I'm pretty glad. I am. It's not something I want to mess with at the moment. Stegos potentially could cause an issue with the mega raptor. We also haven't really seen any more Deinonychus. I think I'm too far back. I think that's what it is. I think I need to head more towards the shore, if that makes sense. I think back here there's not as many spawns. I really feel like on ASE they were everywhere. And of course it is dark, so I'm having to figure out, if a creature is a Deinonychus or not, like the raptors. I look for their head movement, but and I know once I see the feathers, it's okay, but or not the body, I guess, but just kind of looking from a distance. And the attacks are a little bit different too. So, I mean, it's just trying to locate some. I still haven't. I mean, outside of those two that I saw on cam, I have not seen any. Otherwise, I'd run over to them, which might not be the smartest idea, but it's the easiest way to find them, I guess. We'll take this. We'll take all this. We don't need this. I want to keep it light here. Yeah, there we go. Have your berries. I know I'm not like anywhere close to max weight, but I'd rather be light than yeah, okay. I'm sure you could have picked anything else to attack. I don't know. Do creatures aggro to the survivor more than they aggro to creatures? I want to say they do, but at the same time, could be wrong. Okay, let's see. Still need some crystal too. Have not came across an easy way to get to it outside that one area, but I didn't want to jump off and be stuck. This could be a bad idea. Like, I could really make a really bad idea here. But, you know what? Let's do it. And I say that because... There we go. There could be something bad down here just waiting for me at the end of the drop. I didn't see anything, but doesn't mean there's something I didn't see. Looks like we're okay. Okay. Perfect. The one time I decide to drop and there's nothing below it, which is, once again, nothing I'm mad about. Okay. The rain and the darkness are not helping here. How long do I have? I got quite a while. It's barely midnight, almost. Yeah, that sucks. Am I just missing the area? Is that what it is? Let's see, anything down there? No. Let's try to make our way around and get some crystal. That would be the best idea. Yeah, I think so. I think that would be the best idea. All right, we'll be back in a moment. All right, we've got another Deinonychus here, so we just need to locate the nest. Um, yeah, that's gonna be fun. I really do feel like they are a little bit harder to spot, and to me it was just because I think there was it skulls level 90. Okay. I'm okay with level 90. I mean, it's not like the best thing. But yeah, I really feel like the nests were a lot easier to spot in ASE, but it could just because I know what I was looking for then. Okay, lightning, hello. Yeah, that... I don't know if there was a nest spawned. I know sometimes they spawn up here on these little, like, edges. So, yeah, I gotta keep an eye out there. I don't see one up there. Okay. It may have been on the other side. That is an option, you know. That is potentially an option. I could just keep going this way, though. I'm hoping that's a Moronto. I'm assuming that's a Moronto. I mean, yeah, it's a Moronto. Okay. I was like, I don't think there's anything over here that should have a tail that big. And I still haven't seen a Megaraptor, which I'm okay with. Raptor, okay. I wonder if they fixed it, where they, the Deinonychus drop raptor eggs. I wonder. I wonder if they did. Alright. Get you guys to ball up. I just know that raptor's gonna come after me. Okay, I figured there'd be more up here. But still haven't seen all but one. Am I just missing something? Are they just not as abundant as they were in ASE? Is that the case? Okay, a little bit of frame issue going on there. No, nothing. I figured this would be like the area. Oh, there's one over here. I see it. I see its tail. Okay. Yep. Thank you, Stego, for having the worst movement speed. You know, I'm not mad that I tamed it. I mean, it is still working at the moment. So I'm not upset. I'm not upset at all. But just a little bit of movement speed would be great, and I'm not turning on that setting. But yeah, wildcard, just maybe like a 2.5% buff. I don't even know if that would do much, but it'd be something, you know. Just one again. I really feel like they're not spawning in packs, which would make them more terrifying. Here. Okay, that's not gonna work. What level were you? 25. Yeah, I really don't want your egg. Thank you, but no. I don't want it. There's another one up there. Okay. Maybe they're spawning up here. Maybe this is where the rest of the pack's at. I seen just a little bit of its tail. Let's see. Keep going. Yep. Hello. I'm coming to join the party up here. Oh, there's a couple of you guys. Okay. Level 20. Level 25. Okay. Well, yeah, you guys spawned in a pack, but you spawned in the worst level of a pack. And doing this at night may not be the best option. Oh, there's a bee right there. Okay. They're not spawning in their hives. That's potentially an issue. To me, not really. I mean, I'm fine with that. Just a little bit harder to find them. And you don't have to come near me. Or you do. That's great. Thank you. That's what I wanted. And another level 20. Okay, so we're just gonna be cursed with the level 20s. Although there's no nest. Hello. This has a better chance. Again, still, I don't see any nest. I could just be... Oh, there's one right over there. Okay. Level 20. 55. Level 20. Okay. Yeah. And that's not a nest. That's a vein. But there is one over here. Maybe there is one that just followed something off an edge. Potentially. Maybe there's a 145 hidden somewhere. No, just a level 20. Okay. Well, that sucks. Greatly. Because, yeah. I mean, yay for an egg, but bad for me. What? Level 90? That's not terrible. I just didn't see a level 90 up here. Okay. So, we're looking in the right areas. That nest despawned. Which means if more were to be up here, potential nest spawns again. Okay. Yep, I don't see any more. We'll be back in a moment, I think. Potentially. If I don't find any more in a little bit, I will probably be calling it an episode. But, yeah, stick around. We shall find more, hopefully. Alright, I spotted a nest down here in this little crack. And I spot you. Hello. Are you going to be the one? The one that changes everything? Could be. Spyglass would really help determine that. Yeah, come on. Come get me. Alright, you survived a couple hits, and you're only level 20. Alright. Let's pick up the other level 20 here. Yep, level 20. What a shame. I really thought the luck had changed. Oh. Okay. Was not expecting that. That was a little bit terrifying. Just a little bit, you know? What do we got here? Another nest. What do we got? 90. You know what? We got a few. Got a few, you know. Okay. Hello. A 135. Can you spawn an egg? Could you... Where'd you come from? Up there? Is there an... Are you still latched to me? Okay. I think it was latched to me. It's just gonna... It's gonna be my accessory. Yep. It's gonna be my showpiece. I need to get up there. I think they're coming off the top of here. I think that's where they are at. What level of a baby Ovis are you? 145? If there was crystal nearby, which I still haven't found. Oh, okay, so I need to go back up and then straight down. We'll be back. All right, we're running up here. The stego is down. Okay, hello, horse. Terrified me. I don't see... How'd the stego get way over there? What? We fell right here. How did you get... What? Okay. How did you... There is another Deinonychus down here, by the way. So, somewhere down there. That's great. How did you manage to pull that off? Please don't die. Okay, it's just dropped it on. Yeah. Stego, can you... How did you... What are you... What? How are you stuck like that? I wonder if it's because of the... He's flying. What is going on? Where's my stego going? Can you come here? What is going on? Why is my stego flying? Stego? I know it's cool and everything. You're scared of the ground. But, you don't have to fly. What is... How are you doing this? Tell me your magic, sir. Can we get you to... What? What exactly is this? What if you move over there? Yeah, you're not making any sense. Can you move? Can you move down here? I wonder if it's because the Deinonychus is still latched to it technically. Can you? No. What about over there? You are just flying. Okay. That that is terrifying. I'm gonna relog. See if that helps. All right, let's see. We are relogging in here. What's gonna be the case? We're gonna have a flying stego. See? Okay. Love how that works sometimes. Yeah, there wasn't a nest up there. Glad to know. And it's becoming morning. Sweet. So I'll be able to see a little bit better. Yeah, glad that worked. Sweet. We'll be back. If not, then this might be the end. Because, I mean, I've got a few eggs. They're just so happen to be, like, some of the worst levels possible. Outside of level 5. So, yeah, we'll be back. I didn't see this nest. We cut away and I didn't see this. Where are you at? Are you the one that's been down here that's been fighting? I think it's this one down here. I think so. There is one down here. 140. Yeah, I think in the editing I'm going to have to zoom in because I literally cut away. And I was like, wait a second, there's a nest there. I think it's this one. If so, then we're going to have to get rid of him. No? Okay, we're running back here. Oh. Okay, I found where they're all out. Yeah. Let's just stay away from me. Stay away. Oh no, I can't see any. Oh, there's a 145. Okay, there's a lot. There's a lot over here. The 145 is down. There's a 140. Hopefully we can get that one's egg. There's one latched to me. Okay. Yeah, that was terrifying. That was absolutely terrifying. I just turned the corner and there's a bunch of them. Okay. Found where the Deinonychus were. Yeah. They were just hiding over here. With no nest. I swear if there wasn't a nest from that 140. Where would you be if you were a nest? You know, if I was a creature, I'd nest up here. I think we're gonna have to worry about my stego flying again because there's technically one still latched to me. There's a nest. Please have the 140. Here we go. Moment of truth. That'd be great. Just... Of course not. Of course not. It is becoming daylight, which helps my chances of seeing them. I've could have walked by several of them, potentially, just because it was dark. No? Any more around? I really don't want to get off and run on foot, because, yeah, I don't want to be at turn a corner and see that again. I wonder if they're up there. I wonder. I don't see any down here. Okay. I mean, I'm okay with having just one. Okay, we need to get rid of this. Thank you. Because that's going to cause issues if I fall and I jump off. Because, yeah, then we'll have a flying stego. That's just what I'm going to write it down as, is it's still latched. So, technically, my stego is on a floating body. I think that's how it's going to be, you know. I think that's the physics. Sure. There's more down here. Man, we were fixing it. You know, I was like, oh, this will be the end of the episode. But if there's more, then why would I? Okay, can we get out from underneath me? Is there an issue with you, Procoptodon? Like, yep, come on. Get rid of you guys. Level 20. That's fine. I guess. Okay, so Raptors will straight aggro me, but Deinonychus say, nah, you're fine. There's smaller fish that we could go after. All right, so I need to check up there. Okay, we'll put a rally point there. We'll be back when I get to that. If I don't find another high level, I swear I checked over here, but oh, now you decide to come back. Now you decide to come back, and you're gonna be latched to me. Sweet. You know, I love having you guys as accessories. It's my favorite. Is there another one back there? I think that's Carno. I think we're gonna keep going this way. We'll be back in a moment. Finally, some crystal. Thank you. All right, that's all I wanted to show is I finally got crystal. What is going on with the water creatures? Like, they're all on top of the water here. And I've seen it a few times now, and I just thought it was maybe the luck of the draw, but yeah, there's quite a few now. And yeah, that makes sense. What's going on with them? Are they trying to become land creatures? Are they evolving? Are they trying to walk around? Oh man. Imagine saber-toothed salmon with legs. Wouldn't that just make it a saber-toothed? Well, no, because it'd still be a fish. Actually, no. What would it be then? Yeah, I don't know. All right, we got another one. See, that's what I remember of ASE. Where did you guys all come from? Oh no. Oh, there's a 150 in there. That's good to know. Yeah, where'd you guys all come from? Where did you guys all come from? Oh my goodness. There's even more. Where did the... I guess since I cleared out all those ones back there, they just... apparently I found the spawn area. 135. Okay. I'm not mad. Not mad at all. Apparently I've been gathering wood. I had no idea. I was wondering why the guy was so slow. I didn't even look at the weight. So, yeah, that's good to know. Let's just get rid of you guys. Yeah. Where did all of you guys come from? Hey, get off me. Get off me. Get off me. There we go. Sweet. All right. Yeah, that was terrifying. It was just like a rain of Deinonychus. Yeah, this video is going to be kind of long because I keep finding more and more. Yeah, that's great. Let's go up here since apparently it's raining Deinonychus now. Yeah, we'll be back. Hopefully we find that 150's nest. All right, I'm gonna check up here, and then I think I'm gonna call that an episode because I mean we've got a 135 and a 140. I wanted 150, but I haven't seen its nest anywhere. So yeah, I've seen a few more up here, so I'm just gonna come check up here, and then I think that's gonna be the episode because yeah, we've got plenty of eggs so far, and that looks beautiful. That one looks absolutely beautiful. I love the orange on it. Apparently there's not a nest though. Yeah. Come here. Come get me. Eat this. Or not. Actually, I don't want your egg. I just saw a tail. Was that a tail I didn't want to be around? Yeah, the reign of Deinonychus. Yeah, that's insane. We got flying stegos and Deinonychus reigning. But yeah, we might. I'm gonna check, and then we'll just kind of end off if I don't see anything. So yeah, we'll be back to send off the video. Potentially. Oh, there's a lot more up here. Okay. Never mind. We'll scope out this area. There's several of them up here now. Sweet. I think because we just keep killing such mass amounts of them, they keep spawning in more. Yep. Come on. The warning should be, you're kind being clinched to the side of me is should be terrifying enough, but apparently not. You two better be like 150s to make this worth it. Going up here, and it's I see a level 20 and both level 20s. Okay. Any more? No. All right. Just run and check this. 20. Yep, what I figured. And I'm assume not 120. I'm gonna assume another 20. 95. Okay, so we got a few 95s, a few 100s, a 135, and a 140. Not bad. We can use the 20s for food. We can eat one. We can yeah, there we go. We eat that. Thank you. Tasted good. Tasted like a little bit it had a little bit of crunch to it. Maybe the eggshell just hopefully. But nope. I think that's going to be it today, guys. I'm going to get back to base. I got to go find my raft and hopefully make it out. Hopefully there's no mega raptors in between here and there. Hopefully not. I don't think there will be. I haven't seen any, but doesn't mean one didn't spawn. It's going to be a slow return. I might pick up an novice or two on my way back, too. Just that way we have some mutton and we can maybe get a drakeling. So, yeah. We'll be back. No, we won't. We'll be back next episode, though. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. The stego was a good idea. It did enough damage to keep them away and enough to, if there was mass amounts like we had there, I was able to defend myself. So, yeah. W for the stego. It didn't die so far. Still got a long journey back. But thank you guys so much for watching. And I will catch you later.